What's up, everybody? It's 6:30 a.m. here in Houston, Texas. It's been 3 years since my last video. Well, that's because 3 years ago I sold my bass boat. Um, it was just was what it was. I just had a lot going on at work. I wasn't fishing much, and thought it was just right thing to do. But I've missed it. Now, fast forward 3 years, and I'm getting back into a rig. I ordered a Ranger about 6 months ago. Did a lot of research on the new boat that I wanted, and I told myself if I'm going to go do this again, I'm going to customize all the things I want. So I went with the Ranger Z518. You know, the 518 stands for 18-foot boat. It's going to be a good size for me. Hopefully it fits back in my garage like my last one, because that's certainly a feature that I want. And then today what I'm going to do is go down there, get the boat, pull it back up here to College Station where I'm at, and then I'll do a full rundown on the boat, all the new features, all the things and the reasons why I picked it. I did go with the Mercury Pro XS 200. It's the highest rated motor you can go in that boat. Really excited to see how that Mercury 4-stroke performs. Won't put it in the water today, probably tomorrow, and I'll do the break-in. You got to do a 2-hour break-in. But with that, I'm going to go get some coffee, and then I'm going to get dressed, and we're going to head down to Houston and take my son, and we're going to go pick that boat up. Probably take a couple videos there at the shop, and then get it back up here and do the review. Talk soon. Here she is.
Why does it have to be?
It's a spare tire. The Z518. Well, guys, ready to see if it fit? It fits. Man, I am shocked. As you can tell, I'm sweating to death because it's 1,000 degrees here. But yeah, let me show you how tight this was. Look at this. I mean, with inches to spare. I literally am, and excuse the mess, guys, because I still got a lot of cleaning to do. I could come back a little bit more, but I only have a little bit of space between this wall and it's go, no go. But hey, man, it fits. I'm really excited. So, all right, so let's start with the trailer, guys. Swing tongue trailer, which obviously you can see is a good thing for me. All LED lights. One thing I really love about the Ranger trailers, and I believe this is standard on all their boats, is first off, it's a U-channel trailer, which I can really appreciate because you can see over there, you can actually access your cables in case you need to work on the lights. On my last Nitro, this was not a U-channel, it was a tube, and I could not access all the lights in there. And just the finish they put on here, it's almost like what you get in your bed liner. That's pretty tough stuff. So that's certainly something I can appreciate, you know, when you get your rocks and stuff lined up on the trailer. That's going to last a long time. The other thing I really like about the Ranger boats is this fiberglass fender. Certainly you can get scratched, I get it, but the reality is, keep it up, man, this thing looks really nice. Obviously it matches the boat, really shines in the sun. I went with the dual axle tandem trailer. Went with the chrome wheels. They look really, really sharp on here. These are the Challenger 17-inch wheels. Just real nice, man. I think they really sets off the boat, makes it pop. Worth the upgrade, you know. I would certainly recommend the tires. These are gonna probably stay on for the first year, and then I'm getting rid of these. I've never even heard of Lodestar, so if you guys know, put in the comments about the quality of this tire, because I know nothing about it. Kenda, I guess, is the manufacturer. Lodestar. Yeah, these last trailer I had, the tire lasted a couple years, and then it ended up having to blow out. Don't want to have that happen with these fiberglass fenders. That could certainly cause a lot of damage, cost a lot of money. You know, like I said, this is a Z518 18-foot boat. Went and upgraded to the 200 horse Mercury Pro XS 4-stroke. It does have a manual jack plate on it. Honestly, I really wish I would have done the hydraulic jack plate, but that would have cost quite a bit more. So manual for right now, but in the future I'll probably upgrade that. They all come with the standard 26-inch pitch, Fury stainless prop. You know, really don't know much about the maintenance on this thing. I got a lot of reading up to do. I've only owned 2-strokes in my time, so I've never actually owned a 4-stroke. Yeah, guys, so here's the boat. I mean, I went with the color E package. So if you go on the Ranger website right now and build your own boat, went with the color E. I did order the port console. Ranger did not, for whatever reason, ship it or build it with it. Something they can get on there after, so they've already called, got it ordered, so that'll get done. You know, my dad, when he rides with me, likes to keep the wind out of his face, and I like the way the boat looks with the port console anyways, and I think it just adds extra storage, so it's good to have. All right, well, let's jump into this boat. I'll show you some of the controls and features, and then talk a little bit about some of the compartments. So one feature that I like is there's no key for this boat. Ranger has a series of numbers. From what I've been told is most of them come 1, 2, 3, 4 start, and then you hit it start again and the motor starts. So I'm going to change that up because that just seems silly to me. You know, you've got your navigation lights, your anchor lights, your horn, your aerator. Does not have an oxygenator, something I'll have to think through. You know, the Lowrance Elite is tied to my motor, so I can see my hour speed, etc. You know, GPS, all that standard. It does have LED lights, so courtesy lights under the dash, LED lights in the up front in the bow, which is cool. So on the port and the starboard side compartments, I've got LED lights that are really, really bright, so that'll be nice in the evening and the mornings. One thing I really like too about the Rangers is these seats, man. These things are really comfortable. So these are the standard seats. If you get up in the Z521 or even the 520, I believe you start getting into the ones that have the fiberglass backing. But you know, overall, I feel like these are really quality seats. I ended up getting the Vantage package, which is a protectant that goes on the seats, and then the protectant that goes on the fiberglass as well. So it's supposed to offer me a little bit more warranty and a little bit more durability. So just to talk about the packages I got, starting from front to back. So if you go with the Z-Pack, you get the hydraulic jack plate, you get the 6-foot keel protector, which on this boat's really hard to see because the hull is actually black. You get the 6-foot keel protector there, and then you get the battery indicator on the back, which is a nice feature to know how your trolling motor and the main motor battery is doing. I also added the Termin Elite package, which gets you your Lowrance Elite 9 in the front and in the cockpit, also in the bow, along with the Minn Kota Ultrex, which you know, I've never had anything fancier than the Minn Kota 75-pound thrust regular trolling motor, which really worked well for me. But this is gonna be nice. It's got things like spot lock and iPilot. Does come with a remote control, which I'm not sure I'll ever use, but you know, it's there, and like I said, it's better than what I had. So all right, let's jump in there and check out some of the electronics and look at some of the compartments. Yeah, so we'll start with the back of the boat. So in the compartments, you got your live wells here. Real nice space, LED lights inside, which is nice for the mornings and the evenings. You know, you got your starboard side and port side compartments. I just don't understand one thing is why they didn't put those struts on here like they do everywhere else. That would have been nice just to kind of keep them up. Every other compartment seems to have them. Same thing in here. There's a nice little bag of goodies of Ranger stuff in here that came with the boat. That, well, I say came, bought. It's like soap and seat clean material, stuff like that. So I'll get in there and see what all's inside that later. In the back, you got your battery charger. Carpet's new, so it's hard to open, but yeah, see, it has the support struts and that staying open. That's really nice. I don't know why all of them don't have this, but real nice features. You can keep that up. You got access to your battery charger. You know, you got your bilge pumps down here, place for your spare prop. This is a cool feature. So if you guys don't know, Ranger has these ability to keep your battery on, just one battery only, keep it off and charge, and then jump start if you have a need. So you got your main battery here, plenty of other compartments for additional batteries if you need, and obviously your trolling motor batteries there. Over here we have the battery indicator. We've got the switch for the drain plug, which is really cool. That'll be nice to have instead of having to get up underneath the boat. And then over here you've got the cord that comes out for your charger. So plug it in the wall and charge it up and good to go. And you can check your battery charge here. You know, although there's no third seat, so whoever rides here will be a little uncomfortable, but majority of the time I fish, I actually just have, myself, my dad, or my buddy. Nice dry storage here. There is a spot for, USB. You charge your phone if you're got your GoPro, whatever. In here, that'll be nice. Keep it dry. But like I said, if somebody's sitting in the middle, probably not the most comfortable seat, but it'll make do. The overall cockpit's really looking pretty comfortable. You can see I added the hot foot on here. Really wanted to make sure I had that feature. I didn't have it on my last boat, so really wanted to get it here. for this boat. If I was going to spend the kind of money, I wanted to make sure that was included. So definitely an add-on, but you know, worth the add-on in my opinion. And then we talked about the controls. These are all just your standard controls that you would see on a boat. Well, Rance Elite does have the ability to track speed, engine hours, does tie back into the motor, so that's pretty cool. You know, for your co-angler or guests, you do have these straps here so they can strap down the rods. You got the cup holder here, plenty of rod space. This boat has ample amount of rod storage, and then obviously the handle, and then they'll have a port console here once we get that added. Cool little feature here, we crappie fish quite a bit, as you'll see in some of my other videos. So there's a nice little measuring stick here for your fish, and then a nice little spot to store it. It's easy to get to and keep that organized. And then you got, you know, your little storage here for your sandwiches, your drinks, etc. Yeah, so up here on the bow, we've got on the port and starboard side, we've got compartments for your rod lockers and storage. So you got a rod locker here, lots of space, lots of rod storage here. As you can see at home, I keep quite a bit of rods up on my wall, but I'll most likely put a few in here, so when I travel, I don't have to take them in and out of the garage. Be a good spot to keep them. Yeah, so center storage compartment here. As you can see, lots of space for more rods, boxes, dividers, so that's pretty cool. Love the plastic inside here, so not a big fan of carpet. And then over here on the right, yeah, so over here you got another cooler, plastic storage compartment here, so if you wanted to have, you know, drinks, sandwiches, etc., you can put them here. It's weird, there's no strut on this one. I just don't understand why some do, some don't. There's like no rhyme or reason to that. I don't know why they didn't put them on all again. All these are lockable, which is cool. You know, up here we've got the strut, like I was talking about. Carpeted in here. This would be a good spot for like the oar, life jackets, maybe some extra tackle. One thing about this boat that, you know, my Nitro that I did like, this one doesn't have, is there was the, in the back here, spot for your boxes where you could put those flat boxes, flat rectangular boxes for your lures and such that would fit back there real nice and tidy. This one doesn't have it, but you know, it's no big deal. I'll keep a lot of that stuff up here in the center anyways, which I did on my last boat. I do like these straps that tie down the rods. That's really cool. You know, they retract in there. But yeah, man, I believe that's about it. All right, guys, so that wraps this up. I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you enjoyed the review. So tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out, hopefully as long as the weather holds up, and break this motor in. I'll do another video on that. Looks like a pretty standard break-in, no big problems that I'm concerned about. They put a full tank of gas in her, so it should be ready to go. But yeah, if you got any comments below, anybody that has a Z series boat, even if it's one of the larger ones, would love to hear some of your feedback, some of your comments. Guys that are looking to get into a boat, any questions that I can answer about what I like about it, certainly feel free to post those. But yeah, hit the subscribe button if you like the video, like, and then we'll see you guys here again soon.